What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video from me, Poppy. Today, I'm going to talk about my first impressions from the Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince demo. So, what are my first impressions? Well, to give you a little bit of a sneak peek, I would say they're okay. They're okay. And hopefully it's mostly temporarily. Those feelings are temporary. As in, I hope, because the majority of the issues I have are performance-wise. I think. Let me go through the list and we'll talk about it. So, I'm going to talk about the bad, the good, and just overall, what's going on. So first, let's talk about the bad. I'm going to just kind of go through each point I have listed over here onto my left. Okay, number one, performance issues. This is obvious for everyone, and I know this is a very, very common point that everyone has complained about one way or another from what I've seen. But yeah, the game just runs kind of bad, dude. Kind of bad. It's just I don't know. There's something, yeah. Like I said, like hopefully that's just kind of like maybe they released the demo when it like was earlier. I don't know. Basically, it just there's just performance issues and it's very obvious. It just yeah. That's basically, I don't know what else to say. One thing that's really strange that I know some people have mentioned it, that just feels a little weird is like, and this might be a dumb complaint, but it just like, it really does feel weird for me. But like the cabinets and the drawers in the world, you cannot open. Okay, one thing real quick I just gotta say. So I'm gonna talk about all this stuff on my first impressions video, but one, I do not like that you cannot open any cabinets. Like, what the hell is this? This is a Dragon Quest game. Like, why can't I open these cabinets? Why can't I read these books? Like, bro, what are they doing, dude? What are they doing? You can't open them. So it just feels like not a Dragon Quest game, like legit. It just does not feel, it just feels weird because it's like, I can't open a freaking cabinet. Like they still have the pots, but the thing about the pots is like they obviously look very different to everything else. Everything else just seems like it was placed there and it was like it was not going to be touched at all in terms of like being able to being like interacted with. But like, yeah, but yeah, the pots are interactable, or whatever. I don't even know if that's a word. But the cabinets and stuff, I don't know. It just feels weird. It just doesn't feel like a Dragon Quest game. So yeah, it's kind of a dumb complaint, but I don't know. It's one of the things I first noticed, especially because you start out in your room. So I was like, what the freak is going on here? Anyway, so there's that. So number 3, it feels a little weird controlling Sorrow, the main character. Honestly, it just like, I don't know, it just felt like really stiff. Like I would move around and then I'd run to like left and right or even circle around. And it just felt really weird. It felt like stiff. It felt like just kind of wrong. I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it. It almost feels a little lazy. Because like usually when you turn your character enough, it starts turning into another direction. Like the whole body, if that makes sense, like diagonally, or like a you know, up, down, left, right. But Sorrow, it's like he doesn't have like that. I don't know. It seems like you're always moving around with the joystick, if that makes sense. And there's not like sharp movements of up, left, right, and down, which at the end of the day, it's not a big problem. Like as a matter of fact, it's honestly probably easier. Just the only thing that's weird is like it just feels wrong. Just because like yeah, usually a video game character, you're controlling it and it has like sharp movements upwards, left, right, and down. And then if you go diagonally, you have to like move the stick diagonally and it'll like do it naturally. I don't know if my explanations make sense, but basically moving him around just feels weird. I did get used to it the more I played the game, so it wasn't that big of an issue eventually. But I will say it's definitely at the beginning was very alarming how like stiff it felt, if that makes sense. I just thought it was kind of weird. It just felt off. So yeah. Number 4 is frame rate issues. So it's not as bad as freaking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But there are frame rate issues that I've noticed that, you know, you could see on my live stream of the game. Oh, look at the freaking Pocho Loco over there just looking like freaking Pokemon Scarlet with the glitching, with the frame rate. Goodness gracious. I don't know if you guys saw that, but El Pocho Loco in the back was like hella frame rating bad. But, you know. There, look. It's literally better. Look at, hold on. Look at him. The potato and the chicken are having some frame rate issues right now. Look at that. It's still better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet though. Because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet right now the game would probably break at this exact moment. So when I was like, oh, I don't know, I want to say like, I don't know, 40, 50 feet away from monsters, they were like hella just like the frame rate was so bad with them. Like I remember I was looking at a bantamweight and then a freaking I think it was a Draki from far away, and they were just like the frame rates were like in the single digits. It was pretty bad. But you know it's not a huge problem at the end of the day. Obviously, it is a problem because it shouldn't be happening. But at the end of the day, as long as the game isn't crashing, you know, I'm cool with it. So whatever. It wasn't a huge deal. The other thing I kind of noticed is like monsters. I've noticed that when they pop in from far away, it kind of seems like a smooth like pop in. It almost seems like there's like some sort of like effect to when they pop in. Instead of them just showing up. So it isn't as alarming, if that makes sense. So yeah, but yeah, it's still somewhat of an issue, obviously. So, okay. Number 5. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. But it just brings more questions to me about like what the heck Dragon Quest 12 is going to end up being about, because dude, this game touches on some really dark stuff. I mean, it basically is talking about slavery with Rose, you know, and how they treat her, and they like, you know, they want her to get punished and like beat, so she cries the ruby tears sort of thing. What's that? Oh, is that baby mama? What the heck? What's going on? Why is she like...
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, you will see a bona fide elf
freshly caught?
this morning.
What the hell? What is this?
Yeah. Now here's a funny thing. When this here
Uh,
How delightful! Go on, make her cry.
what?
I reckon you can make a pretty packet flogging them rubies. God, just imagine it.
Jeez.
Roll up, roll up. Which lucky puncher will be first to snap up one of these highly prized rubies?
Damn.
I'll take one, good sir. Sold to that fine fella. Now, if you please.
Goodness gracious, what am I about to witness?
Cry, you scurvy little elf. If I don't see you blubbing, you'll be walking the plank.
Damn. This is some heavy stuff. Holy crap.
And like everyone was cheering for it, and it just felt so just cringe, you know. Which I know that's part of the story in DQ4 with Rose and everything, that the humans, you know, treated her that way, and because of her special ability or whatever. But yeah, but I was just really surprised because they like, it was like it's a really important part of the story, and they were not holding back. And so I was just like, dude, what the hell is Dragon Quest 12 going to be about? If this game is like just throwing slavery right in your face like this, like what the freak is Dragon Quest 12 going to be about, dude? If it's supposed to be like a darker setting or like a darker game, oh my gosh, dude, I can't even imagine. So anyway, so yeah, there's that. And again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I just, you know, it is like very, I guess cringe is the better way to put it. But anyways, well, let's move on. Okay. I will say though, number 6, I'm going to be honest, and I really don't mean to sound like an ass. I did not like Rose's personality. I mean, if this is her personality, okay, that's fine, I get it. But I really did not like how dumb she was.
Did you do that?
No.
How could you do something so horrid? How could you let him suffer like that?
What?
Humans are the goddess's creatures, just like us.
Girl, you just got smacked by him.
My name?
Dude,
Weak creatures.
did you see that? No one can hear.
Have no need for names.
Oh God. She's being difficult? She's being difficult after all? What is up with this chick, dude?
What?
Yo, she deserves to get smacked around. She kind of dumb, dude. Freak.
Like, I think she's a really cute character, but I feel like she's a little too much, you know? I get that you saved her and everything, and she like I don't know if it's even like that she fell in love with you, or she just like, she would have fell in love with whoever saved her. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It just feels really weird. And she has like weird outbursts and stuff.
Please. I'll do all I can to support you, I swear. I know you won't regret it.
Are you sure?
Humans snatched me. I thought my life was over, but you saved me, and now I want to repay you.
Damn, girl, chill. Oh my goodness.
It's like again, if that's her personality, that, you know, they made her that way, that's fine. It just feels really weird. I didn't like it that much, you know what I mean? And so whatever. At the end of the day, if that's who she is, okay, that's fine. I get it, you know. I just felt a little awkward with her personality. But hey, you know, everyone's different. We just gotta, you know, accept them. So if that's how she is, that's how she is. So anyways, Okay. Okay, the seventh point for like the bad section is the voice acting was okay. It wasn't horrible. It was decent. It was okay. At least the English one. I didn't hear anything in Japanese. I actually do really appreciate they have voice acting. I'm not gonna lie. I think when games have voice acting, even if it's not the best performance, it's still way more entertaining. I think it makes it funner, and I love hearing what kind of voices the characters have in the game. So I think it's really cool. But I gotta admit, that it wasn't the best, but whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, that's still fine. So, anyways, not the best voice acting. That's okay. All right, let's move on to the good from the game. So, first things first, the game is very colorful. The game is gorgeous. I mean, the world is really just, basically that. It's very colorful. The seasons make all the colors really pop, and just like give more detail to the world and stuff like that. The textures and like all that I would say are kind of basic, but it's still really colorful, and like there's at least like good shading and stuff, so it still makes it look pretty. And like the design of a lot of the stuff, especially Nadiria, is really cool. Like, the different worlds and like seasons and stuff make this game look incredibly different, and like different, sort of like, I don't know, it just makes it look really cool and colorful, and like you're in different areas all the time, even though the majority is really just the changing of seasons. It gives the game a really nice like feel to it, So anyway, there's that. So okay, the monsters. The monsters are obviously a positive thing. I think they're fantastic. I think they're great. I love that they have their little things they do out in the world. Like some will like sing or talk to each other when they're out in the world. Some are just like chilling together. Some are sleeping under a tree or whatever. And so they have little things that they do that gives them a lot of personality. And obviously, just like the animations they have anyways, gives them a lot of personality as well. I'm absolutely in love with my little buddy, the vegan Dragora, which I named Bulbasaur. I love the monsters. They're great. They're really fun. And I would say it's the biggest appeal of the game for sure. The cool thing about it too is like every time I saw a new monster, I was like, oh, I want it. And so at the end of the day, I might, like when I play this game like fully, that's probably gonna be one of my goals, like getting all the monsters in my like encyclopedia or whatever. So anyway, it'll be fun. All right, next point. Number 3, the game is addictive, which is really good. I think this is kind of going back to the last point where like I really felt like I wanted to like scout every single monster or find every single monster. And like I love when a game is like I just don't even notice like that I'm having fun, because like I have a very like addictive personality, in the sense of like if I'm having a lot of fun doing little things like collecting monsters or grinding levels or grinding vocations or whatever it is, I absolutely lose track of time. And I noticed that this game really, again, got me pretty addicted to the whole collecting aspect of it. And so, I really, really enjoyed that overall. So, I love it has an addictive aspect to the game, which I thought was really fun. So, okay, and number 4 for the good section is it has great music, legit. And the thing is, like, so I've played Dragon Quest Monsters Joker years ago. I attempted playing 2 as well years ago. And after that, I haven't played a Monsters game in years and years and years. And so while I was playing this game, dude, there were so many different tracks that were just so damn good, bro. Especially like in the arena, like every round had a different track. And I remember asking on my live stream to a couple of the viewers, shout out to Dranik and Coldy. But I asked Dranik, I was like, bro, is this music? Because I had another viewer talk about it as well, Fox Alive, shout out to Fox Alive. We were talking about how good the music is and if it was new music or not, or if it was like part of like the Dragon Quest Monsters like, you know, soundtrack. And Dranik did confirm that it is normal Dragon Quest Monsters music.
Let's brawl. Ooh, dude, this song is dope. Bro. Dude, Dranik would know. Is this normal Dragon Quest Monsters music? Or is this like new songs? Because these songs are dope, dude. Oh, interesting. Okay, wow. Obviously, I have not played Dragon Quest Monsters for a long time. Because this music is dope, dude.
But man, I swear, it sounded so good. Like, it was kind of, there were some tracks that sounded like they're remixes of other songs from Dragon Quest. But like, yeah, there's so many tracks in this game. Like, so much music. And all of it was so good. So good. And so that was definitely something that I noticed. Like right off the bat. So yeah, so that one was really fun as well. So overall thoughts is that I had a lot of fun playing the demo, despite its several issues in terms of like performance issues. There was a lot of them. You know, things felt stiff, things felt just a little bit off. And so I really hope they've got a couple months until the game actually releases. I really hope they're taking this time to really just like make sure the game performs well. And so, yeah, but either way, I'm going to buy it and I'll be giving it away. So stay tuned. And I'll also live stream it again. I'm probably going to wait to live stream it again until the game actually comes out. And I'll most likely do a Nuzlocke challenge. So stay tuned for that. But that's basically it for the video. So yeah. So let me know your thoughts on my first impressions. Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you getting the game day one? Was the demo something that helped you realize you didn't actually want to get the game? Did it make you more excited for it? I'd love to know your thoughts. Definitely let me know your thoughts. But yeah, besides that, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, you know, if you can, I definitely appreciate you checking out my Patreon. I have some cool stuff there, including my Dragon Quest Phoenix, like scripts for my chapters I'm releasing, which is my original story I've made that's Dragon Quest inspired. I have a lot of cool also membership tiers there that you can support me with, and you get awesome perks, like you can win prizes like Dragon Quest figurines, you can win games, you can win even like a Nintendo Switch. So there's a lot of cool incentives on my Patreon. And then besides that, you'll obviously be supporting me, which I'd appreciate. And then, yeah, overall, just thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And I really would love to see you at a live stream. Live streaming has become my favorite thing to do because I actually get to talk with you guys and chat, and we get to play games together and, blah, blah, blah. And so I'd definitely love to catch you guys on one of my lives. But anyways, that's basically it for today's video. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.